Hello Pisces, and welcome to your December 2024 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really lovely to have you here. I'm sorry you're last as usual. I am going to try and shake that up a bit next month, next year even. Because it's, we're coming into a new year, aren't we? This is for you if you are Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's also for you if you just come across it and it resonates. You're more than welcome to take it. And don't forget, it's just a general reading, so just take what you need from it, leave behind what you don't. So we're going to start with 3 cards using these Woodland Warden cards, and we'll find 3 cards to give us the general energy, the general theme of this month's reading. So we have, let's have 3. The Hound and Pear, loyalty. The Duck and Chrysanthemum, luck. That's a good card. The Wolf and Rosehip, guardianship. Loyalty, luck and guardianship. Okay, well, let's see how they weave themselves into our reading. As usual, we'll do past energy, future energy and current energy, and we will find 3 cards at the end to get some help and guidance on how best to navigate the month of December, using the 3 cards. So let's get you 3 cards for your past energy. Okay, right, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So all very contradictory. Right, we've got the 9, we've got the 5, we've got the 10. Very pentacly. So I'm guessing in your recent past you've been feeling like you have, you've been abundant, you've been put time and effort into something, and you've been reaping the rewards. But there's still a fear of lack in some description. And when I talk about pentacles, don't forget, could be your finances, obviously your money, it could be your health, it could be your time, it could even be love. But whatever it is, you have put lots of time and effort into something and you're beginning to see the rewards, but there's still this niggling feeling that you have lack. Maybe it's a feeling that you are projecting towards the future. Shh, we've got Ruby in here with me again because she's she's doesn't like being left on her own at the moment. So any doggy training tips, post in the comments below about how to cure that separation anxiety. So sorry, back to the cards. We have the 5 of Pentacles, and that is the feeling of lack, and whether that's something you're projecting towards the future, or it's something that you is fearful within you at the moment, or it's something, well, it can't be something that's happening at the moment because you've got this abundance of whatever that you've put time and effort into. We're sandwiched in between the 10 of Pentacles, which is having everything that you need at this given moment. So I feel that it is a projected fear of the future, fear that you are not going to have whatever it is that you need moving forwards. So let's have some cards to clarify this. Well, the Knight of Cups has just thrown itself out the pack. Oh, and we've got that one there. And we'll have one more. Right, so we've got the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and we've got the High Priestess. So the Knight of Cups is all about you moving towards your love, your happiness, that place of contentment, of stability, of love. And, moving towards it, just like, you're not galloping towards it, you're just slowly heading towards that place that you I think it's that place that you call home, the place, and a place can be a home, people can be a home. So you are, you're working towards, heading toward, and you're actually physically taking action to move towards that place. But I feel like you've got that fear of lack that's holding you back from that. That's, you know, maybe stopping you in your tracks a little bit and making it more difficult for you to make those moves and move forward. And I think work is a big thing in here for you, because that the work hard, the hard work and the honing your skills is under that Five of Pentacles. And maybe that is the solution, or maybe it's, you know, it's what you're fearing. Maybe you're lacking in work, and it's stopping you from moving forwards, or making you feel less secure than you should be feeling, because you are heading towards this lovely, loving place. We've got the High Priestess as well, and she is the card of introspection. She's the card of psychic abilities, of your intuition. She's a very, very spiritual card. And so I'm thinking that maybe this, you know, you are needing to maybe look within a little bit more and find the solutions, find the answers for your fear of lack, for your fear of not having inside. Maybe you might need to dig around for the reasons why you've got that fear of lack, or you may find some inspiration on how you can resolve the potential lack that you fear, you perceive that you've got coming towards you. But right now you've got everything that you need. You're heading off on this lovely journey towards love, but I think that this fear of lack is like a bit of a fly in the ointment for you, and it's I think you really need to try and connect to that intuitive space and see what's inside there that can help resolve the issue for you. Okay. Right. We've got one card popped out already for our current energy. The Hanged Man. Looking at things from a completely different perspective. He's been hanging from the tree of life for a long old time, waiting for enlightenment, and it's finally struck. So you're starting to see things in a whole different way in your current energy. So I'm feeling like something has changed, or is beginning to change. Although we do have the Eight of Swords, and that's in a prison of your own making, and that's a mental prison of your own making. So, you know, creating different realities, overthinking, self-sabotaging, and that's causing you a lot of pain, because we've got that Three of Swords. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups. So your current energy at the moment, I think, is one where you are causing yourself a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. You are trying to move forwards, because we've got the Knight of Wands there, and he's moving forwards towards his hopes, dreams, passion. So you're really trying to move forwards, but this old devil behaviour, you know, these old negative ways of thinking, negative behaviours, are really holding you back from moving towards, you know, where you need to be going, where you deserve to be going. We've got the Seven of Cups there, and that's all about bringing your dreams down into reality, about making some choices and just bringing your ideas, bringing your dreams, your hopes, the things that you want to work towards, bringing them down and turning them actually into reality. To stop talking about it, to stop procrastinating about it, to just pick a cup and start working on it and start bringing it down into down to earth. I'm going to pick a few more cards here for you, Pisces, because I feel like we need a little bit more clarification. Sorry again if you can hear Ruby, she's now nibbling on her box, her little sleepy box thing. Right, we've got the Five of Swords, and we've got the Star, And we've got the King of Wands. So the Five of Swords is all about letting things go, letting old ways of thinking go, letting, you know, if you've had this battle inside your head, you know, he's been battling these other people, but these could be your thoughts. And so you've been battling on in your head, and it's about, you know, he's holding on to those swords. He's not letting those thoughts go. You need to start letting things go. So start putting things down, finding a way, finding a coping mechanism so that you can put things down and leave them and walk away from them, because holding on to them and walking forwards with them through life is not what you need to be doing. It's not going to be helping you to heal, because we've got the Star straight after that, and in order for you to heal, you need to let those thoughts go, those negative ways of thinking, those negative ways of being, all that stress and anxiety that's self-harming, basically. In order to heal, you need to put them down and let them go and walk onwards. So we've got the King of Wands, and he is the king of taking action. He's the king of moving towards his hopes, dreams, his joys, his passions. He knows how he's going to get there. He knows what he's got to do to get there, and he's not afraid to do it. He's confident, he's strong, he's powerful, and that is you. That is your energy that you have got to work with. If you can work through all of these things that you've got going on and learn to put down whatever negative stuff you've got going in your head, because it's only harming one person, that's you. And so to move forward, you're going to have to make a choice to start bringing some of those ideas that you've got in your head and start just taking action on them. Start bringing them down to reality, bring them into life, and start moving forwards in life. And hopefully that Hanged Man energy of you being able to see things from a different perspective is going to allow you to do that. I'm just drawn up here to these cards at the top, and actually I don't feel like they're tying in with what's going on with the reading. We've got loyalty, we've got luck, and we've got guardianship. So, you know, as a separate thing, you know, maybe you're having to have some loyalty to somebody. It could be to yourself. You know, hopefully a little bit of luck is going to come your way. Maybe that the loyalty for yourself or for somebody else is going to be the catalyst for that. And guardianship is obviously you looking after something, a project, a person, yourself, and guarding it, you know, with your life. So if that means something to somebody, I'd love to know in the comments below. I'm not sure they're going to tie in with what's happening in our reading, but you know, if you can make some sense of them, I'd love to know. Okay, right, let's have some future energy. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. There's a lot of Four of Swords energy going on this month. We've got the Magician. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Three of Wands. And we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Cups is all about loss and grief. It's about feeling loss and grief about something, but not actually realizing that if you took a few steps back, you'd actually see that what you perceive to have lost, there's something else just waiting there in the background, waiting to step in and replace it. So you may, you know, have something that's some fear holding you back and some stress. Obviously, this current energy, this negative ways of thinking, and having to let stuff go, and in order for you to start bringing your dreams into reality, and maybe the dreams that, you know, you're feeling that if you choose one dream, one thing to bring down and to move forwards on that, you're losing out on the other things that you're not actually moving forwards with. Your other projects, your other ideas, your other dreams, and I think maybe this is you feeling a loss for that, but not realising that in order to move forwards, in order to actually bring those dreams into reality, you've got to make a choice, and there's going to be losers in it. There's going to be things that are going to get left behind, but you know what? That's all right, because that's life. If we want to move forward, if we want to learn, if we want to grow, if we want to have experiences, if we want to life to just, you know, to move forward the way that it should, we need to have change, and change involves making choices. So I think take a step back, look at the bigger picture, realise that yes, you may lose some things, but you're going to gain others, and not to hold on to that thought too much, because we've got the Four of Swords here, and he's all about meditation, about going inside, some introspection, which I feel that you really do need to do anyway. We've got that High Priestess in your recent past, and obviously, you know, this sorting out of your inner landscape, your mind, the turmoil that you've got going on in your head. I think some time of introspection and really reassessing, reevaluating, rebooting yourself in order for you to move forward in a constructive and positive way. We've got the Magician next to that, and he's telling you that you've got all the tools that you need to move forwards, to you know, to do the job in hand, to do whatever it is that you want to do. You've got everything that you need. You've got your tools, you've got your sword, you've got your cup, you've got your pentacle, you've got your wand. You've got all those things within you which will help you to move forward in any which way that you feel you need to this month, and coming up into the month of January. We've got the Eight of Cups, and we've got that under the Five of Cups. And I think you've just got to walk away. You've got to walk away from the perceptions and the ideas that you've had in the past. Hopefully things are starting to shift the way that you're thinking, and there's going to be some things that you're going to have to leave behind. They may be perfectly good, but they're not fit for purpose now. It's not where you need to be now. It's not what you need right now. And yes, they may still be good. Yes, they may not. There might not be anything wrong with them or with this situation, with whatever's going on. But you need to move away from them. You need to move forward. You've got to make choices, and you need to move onwards, because staying still isn't an option. You know, as I say, if you want to grow, if you want to live, if you want to experience, you've got to just make some choices and move forwards. We've got the Three of Wands there, and he's looking onto the horizon. He's made his choice. He knows where he wants to go, and now he's like figuring out how he's going to get there. What's the plan? How am I going to bring this into fruition? How am I going to start making the moves? And so he's looking out there. He's figuring things out, and so hopefully that's the energy that you're going to find yourself in the future, where you are starting to walk away. But you're going off to new adventures, onto new horizons, making new exciting decisions that are going to open up a whole new different world for you. And once you start doing that, things are going to start moving really quickly. I think, by the time January comes, you're going to find yourself, in a different position potentially, or the ball started rolling and everything's starting to shift really fast, because I think sometimes the universe is just waiting for us to make that choice. I had a friend last year, and they've been speaking about moving to where the son lives in South America, and they've been talking about it for a while. They literally put the house up on the market. Within 6 weeks it had sold, and they needed to be out, and they needed to be on that plane with 3 dogs after selling their entire contents of the house and the cars and all the other bits that come with life, to have a brand new life in South America. The universe was just waiting for them to take that action by putting that house on the market. Everything, it's like dominoes falling. The universe just cleared the path and cleared the way, because they needed to be there with their son. So I think once you make a decision, once you make a choice, then the universe is just like, yes, I'll clear the way. I'll make things happen for you. And I think that's what's going to be happening in January. You've just got to get your head in the right frame of mind to do that. I actually think this guardianship, you've got a guardianship over some of the maybe your ideas, some of the stuff that you've got going in your head, some of the old things that need to go. And I think, by releasing that, you're going to be opening up the door for the universe to send you off on your merry way in the right direction towards your hopes and dreams. Let's have a little look at some 3 cards for help, guidance for the month of December. That card really wants to come out. We'll have that Judgment. It's a rebirth, an ascension, a new way of thinking, new way of being, and just a whole new you. So, and I think that's going to happen when you start addressing what's going on in your inside world, in your head. Not in your inside world, in your head actually. And just learn to let go and release any of those old negative patterns of being, negative patterns of behaviour, negative ways of thinking. And I think that's really going to give you a whole new lease of life and a whole new rebirth. We've got the Four of Pentacles. No, we've got the Four of... There's not a pentacle in sight. We've got the Four of Cups. And we've got the Justice card. So the Four of Pentacles... I've done it again. The Four of Cups. Oh dear, it's been a long day. The Four of Cups. That's apathy and boredom, not being satisfied with what you've got. And I think... Stop looking at, you know, what you've got in I think this is referring actually to your Seven of Cups. You know, you've got these Four Cups here. Up here we've got all these choices. I think maybe you're going to really struggle to figure out which one of those dreams you want to bring into reality. But I think the universe is going to give you a nudge on that. And I think you need to be open to it. Be open to being given a nudge in the right direction. Look for signs, look for how things feel, and listen to the cues of the universe to know which dream you need to bring into reality, and the ones that you can let go that are maybe not lighting your fire or giving you any excitement in the way that you had once hoped. Justice. Finding balance is key to the Justice card, but also I think if you work through all this energy that you've got here, and if you can learn to let things go, and if you can just go with the flow and get out of your own way and let the universe do its thing, you're going to end up in a really great place. You're going to get justice. You're going to end up with what you deserve in a really positive way. So get out of your own way, Pisces, and and just let the universe do its thing. I think this is a really, really massive month for you, a real pivotal moment where things are going to take a massive shift, and this is going to be a massive shift for you for the next few years. It's going to really set you off on that path that you need to be on for all the change that's coming in for the next couple of years. And I think it is all for the good. It's positive. It is really positive. But there we go, Pisces. Have a really lovely December. Try not to overdo it if you celebrate Christmas, or do overdo it, or whatever you do. Have a really good time. And I look forward to catching up with you in the new year. So take care, stay safe, and yeah, I'll see you very soon.